Ypsilanti and just a few miles away from the big house, where this house is home to the Eastern Michigan Eagles, and we are anticipating a great turnout and a sensational game in this one. Today, two teams collide from the Pac-12, and conference implications are aplenty. As we'll see, the Army Black Knights taking on the Eastern Michigan Eagles. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Black Knights will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Eagles' offense will go on the attack first. And, David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
No, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Biletnikoff Award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Let's step back here and look big picture for Eastern Michigan. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. Three-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a three-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home, and now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
Back to throw, it's Kim. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. And the Eagles are rolling down the field. Give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll give it to the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got a man, it's Smith. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. There he goes. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Eastern Michigan. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a three-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can develop and potentially become stars.
Well, this is a program that's not used to having this talented of a quarterback coming out of high school. Oftentimes, this program has had to develop guys so that they're ready by their junior or senior year to have success. This guy changes that dynamic a little bit, though, and because of it, you can see fans are so excited about the future.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Runs through the tackle. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion, They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
So the Army Black Knights offense will go to work for the first time today. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
And the Black Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Coleman. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Flushed out of the pocket. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The Black Knights line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Caught behind the line. It's McMillan. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. The Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Grab behind the line. It's Harris. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Throwing right. Pulls it in. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Eagles moving quickly to the line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Kim. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Army has it back and the offense ready to go. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. And the Black Knights just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's short. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
2nd down.
Grab near the sticks. It's short. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Black Knights will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Complete to the left. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The give from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Coleman. Here's the pressure. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Catch in the middle. It's Rooks. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Lockett. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And that's another first down.
And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing 3rd and short from their own 17. Fires to the big fella. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the counter. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Back to throw, it's Coleman. Firing to the right, complete. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the snap, it's Reed. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. And the Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's going to let it go. Makes a grab for a big play. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking downfield, it's Kim. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Bring in the heat. Got it in the middle, it's Lockett. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Looking for room, it's McMillan. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well, it leaves him with 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Flips it out on the screen. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. The screen, and watch out. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. The lead now 6 here in the second. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, I believe someone calls it the Conference of Champions. Pac-12 action today. UCLA is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Terry Donahue, this has not been a blowout today inside the Rose Bowl. They're up by 7 over Oregon State. If anything changes in this pivotal Pac-12 matchup, guys, you know we're here to bring it to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Coleman. That's caught. It's Fortner. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Black Knights come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Oh, they're after him. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fortner. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Quarterback got it himself. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Finding open areas. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Black Knights can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught over the middle. It's Fortner. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Coleman. Into the end zone. Snags it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Black Knights.
You always want to take some momentum into halftime. That's exactly what they did. How about the touchdown late in the first half? Now a chance to take the lead with the extra point. All the momentum, all the juice, all the feel-good going right to this offense.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. They go 83 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Griffin. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
And the unthinkable just happens. You're the offense. You're trailing in this game late in the first half. You're trying to be aggressive. You're trying to put some points on the board, but can't turn the ball over. And now all of a sudden they've given it back, and there's an opportunity for the opponent now to widen their lead.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. To the air, it's Coleman. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like Ypsilanti. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Eastern Michigan will kick it deep to start the second half. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The screen, he can go. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Rushes on him. He'll try to do it himself. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up one or two. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try the run. Powers through the defender. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. The Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up. Can't hang on, he muffs it. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Just a little off. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Kim. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Grabbed over the middle. It's short. Breaks into the open. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Leaves it with the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Black Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for space. It's Reed. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll leave it with him. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Coleman. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Fortner. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Army! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 14-6. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting showdown in the Pac-12 today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. UCLA is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Southern California for some time. They're up by 18 over Oregon State. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. And the Eagles come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the air. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Out of the gun, the inside give. Shows him the stiff arm. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Black Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll keep it on the sneak. Picks up the first down, still moving. And the Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Turning it on. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Gonna run it. It's Reed. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Black Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Looking to throw, it's Coleman. He's got it on the move. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. He'll do it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Black Knights! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And the extra point puts him on top 21-6. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He'll pull it on the read. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the pass falls incomplete, and we play 3. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Handoff from the gun. Makes a man miss. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Makes the catch. It's Fortner. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Coleman. Snagged out of the air. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Give to the running back. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. And the Black Knights can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fires complete on the crosser. Touchdown, Army! And the beatdown has ensued. They tack on a little extra here in the 4th and just about set to break this long losing streak.
Yeah, salt enter wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Eastern Michigan, 6.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
He'll keep it himself. Across the 10. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A 1st down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Black Knights! As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 35-6. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They've got the screen set up. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. To the air, it's Kim. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
You got to love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the 4th quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He lobs one high down the left side. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got it. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Black Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the running back. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Gives it to the back on the draw. Got a little space. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Black Knights with the 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Coleman. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. The Black Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
At the 20. Brings up second.
Leaves it with the back. Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Army! The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. UCLA is on top, but it's not like Troy Aikman or Gary Beeman are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 11 over Oregon State. We'll keep you posted on a Pac-12 showdown that, not surprisingly, guys, is already trending.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Army has it back and the offense ready to go. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right.
There he goes. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Coleman. It's complete to the right. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Black Knights are moving quickly down the field. They try to pop a run on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Power football with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Black Knights are threatening in the red zone. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll try to pop the draw. And this play will be for no gain, and that is going to do it. Final play of the 4th quarter. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes,